What's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back at it again with another brand new SkyBlock episode. Now, it has been a while, and there's been reasons for it. I'll explain it in my next video, but today we're just going to be doing some SkyBlock, and without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this. So to start things off for today, we've done a little bit, not too much in between episodes, but we have made some, donations to the server to get some more things that I guess now we can use. So first things first is, while I was gone, they added the vampire kit, and now they've even added the PvP kit, because a lot of things have changed since I've last uploaded. First off, we went and we bought the vampire kit. Now, that gives us a bunch of stuff. It gives us this pick, gives us this sword, and I'm pretty sure that's all it gives us, plus all that armor. So we can do kit vampire to see exactly what it gets us. So it gives us all this stuff, and that's basically it. I don't really use too much of it, but I do use this pick, and I mean, Fortune 5, that's actually amazing. So another thing that we've gone in between episodes is we have rolled a sky key or two, and we did get ourselves another beacon. So now we have another beacon to go right on top of this guy, even though that's not how that works. But we do want to do in this episode is move this guy from this platform, because I have destroyed everything that was down here last episode. And I want to move the beacon somewhere up here. I want to create another little island, not anywhere near as big as that one, but just a little island off to the side, probably a little bit lower, so that way the beacon can be activated all around the entire island, so when I'm down below in my shop, I'll still get the beacon effect. So that is what we're going to do in this episode. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this guy down. So while I'm destroying this, other things that have been added to the server while I was gone is warp PvP. That's one of the major things that has been added to the server that I was gone for, which is pretty cool. They've added a warp PvP. I probably will never participate in it because I'm not very good at PvP and I like to stick to building stuff. So you'll probably never see me in the warp PvP arena. So if you want me to PvP you, I'm probably never going to do that. So I just want to let you guys know that now before we go ahead, and I guess into the future people are going to start maybe saying Trek 1v1 me. So it's probably never going to happen. Another thing that has been added to the server is 2 different regions. I mean, this doesn't really affect the episodes, but they have added an evil and a love region. A lot of you probably already know this for the people that actually play on SkyRegions. I just wanted to let the people that don't play on SkyRegions know. So there we go, guys. We're destroying our beacons real quick because we're going to go ahead and we're going to move everything up top. Oh, I thought that broke and we didn't get it. There we go. We got 1 beacon. Let's see, where is that? It's in our inventory. So now we have a total of 2 beacons. So we are going to roll another sky key this episode, and maybe we can get a 3rd beacon. But speaking of beacons, they have added something to the server, to I'm pretty sure every single server, that has made a awesome change that gives us such an opportunity to complete another challenge. So basically what they added is they have enabled withers again, which will now allow you to make withers, so you can fight the withers, but you can only fight them on your own island. Now, bad thing about that is, yes, you're fighting a wither on your own island, which kind of sucks because it can destroy your entire island. But one thing that they have had to kind of nerf the whole, I guess, wither thing is they have made the percentage of the drop rate of the wither stars, or the, I guess, nether stars, very, very low. So I think the percentage is about 5% or something like that, so it's very, very low, so you do have to fight a lot of withers to get 1 wither star, which kind of sucks. So I want to fight the wither in this episode probably multiple times, but I want to fight it not on my own island. Now that sounds kind of weird, but like, where are you going to fight it, Trek, if it's not on your own island? I want to try to fight it on my alternate account on Mrs. Trek's island. Now, I don't know how we're going to be able to do that because I don't know if I'll be able to actually kill the wither when it's not on my island, because it'll take a lot longer because I won't have /fly on the alternate account. But I think that's might be how we're going to do that for this episode. We'll get to it, or we'll tackle that, I guess, challenge when we get to that point in this episode. But what we're going to be doing first, we're going to roll a sky key right after I destroy the rest of this, and then we're going to go ahead and start working on our beacon platform. So I'm really hoping that we can get something good. Now, there's going to be a point when rolling sky keys is just going to be pointless for me, because then I'm going to have won most of the things on here, or went ahead and donated to get the things before I even win them from here. So I'm just going to click this, see what we get. I really like how they added, though, this rolling feature to it, so now you can really see what you're going to land on. So looks like we're getting a villager egg. That's kind of cool. I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to throw it up in the auction house and hope for the best. Normally, I can sell them for around maybe $70,000 and get a cool little $70,000. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and sell this guy for $70,000, and we'll see if that sells by the end of the episode. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. You never know. I normally just leave things there for a little while, and eventually someone comes along and buys them. I keep coming up here like over the past 3 weeks and I really wish that I had this finished. Like I really can't wait to finish this, but I think we're gonna have to hold off on this thing for today's episode. We might do a little bit of it or maybe over there or something like that, but I kind of thinking that this guy is gonna wrap all the way over to about there, I want to say, and then we're just gonna do some awesome stuff down here. We're gonna leave this side probably open, so I really kind of want to put the beacon guy though over here though. I want to put him through here, probably about like here-ish, maybe just a little bit down so you can see it through there. That'd be kind of cool if you could see the little platform over here. So I think this is where we're going to do it. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and branch out a little bit, get to the point where I want to do it, and then after probably going to do a little quick little time-lapse of it because that's the best way to go ahead and build things on here. So I'm going to go ahead, grab some blocks, and we're going to start to do that. So I think the best way to do this is literally just build out from the side with some cobblestone. So we're going to have to build all the way out to here. Now I don't know exactly where I want this. I'm kind of thinking probably like right here. So that way if you do come to this island somehow, you can see the immense awesomeness over here. So I think this is where we're going to put it, probably like off to this side. It's going to be, once I build this all the way out here, I want to look from up there and see how far away this guy actually is. So I'm thinking like right here is a pretty good spot. So you can see, well, maybe a little bit farther. I'm not exactly sure. Probably like, whoa, that's the edge of the world. So we're going to go the opposite way now. We're going to go probably like here, maybe a little bit farther to this way because we're so close to that side. I didn't realize how close we were. So I mean, this spot right here isn't too bad. Why can't I land on this? So right here isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and look up here and see what it looks like when we're looking down on it. So that would be where the island is. Now that looks a little bit high in my opinion. From this way, I kind of think we could go a little bit lower on it because we do have to realize that the beacon has to reach from down here. So we're probably going to go a little bit this way, a little bit more, a little bit down farther. Probably right around. Whoa! I didn't realize we're on the edge on this side too. Wait, this edge? Oh, okay, no, we're not. Okay, so probably here. This looks good. Wait, so if now this is the edge over here. Now, how far does this guy go out, though? He can go out pretty far, so I think we're going to continue to do it on this side. So we're going to come in a little bit. Let's go find out how far can we go out this side to here. So that's the edge right there. Yeah, this will be a good spot right here. So we'll go to right about there, and then we'll go down probably until here. I want to say right here. So if this is our top part of it, this is what we get from the view. This isn't actually half bad. I really wish we could get rid of that bedrock, but I don't think we're ever going to be able to do that. So I actually like that. That's a pretty good spot. So that's where we're going to build this thing. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to turn on the time-lapse. Before I do the time-lapse, though, I'm going to break all this stuff off camera. I just leave that one block. But what we're going to do is we're going to time-lapse me building ourselves the actual island. And then we'll put the beacon in together and probably do a little bit of detailing together just so you guys can see that process. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the time-lapse on. I hope you guys enjoy. So what we have to do now is we have to actually build the actual beacon. Now we do have 2 beacons, so it's kind of a weird, I guess, number because it's not an odd number, so it's going to be kind of weird. So what I want to do is I want to put most of the actual beacon part underneath the thing, but I need to map out how big it is because the bottom of it has to be 9 by 9. I think that might be too big for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's really cutting it close, and let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that's kind of unfortunate. So looks like we're not going to be having a Haze 2 beacon anytime soon because we can't actually fit it on here. So that's kind of unfortunate. Let's go ahead and break this iron block. Break this guy as well. That's actually fine because I don't really care that much about the whole Haze 2. I might probably just go with Haze 1 because it doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we're not going to have Haze 2, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much, so I think we're good. So I'm going to break all this. I want to do at least part of it underneath the ground. So basically what that means is I only want the top part to come out. So let's grab all these iron blocks. Like so since the island is only that big, we can only go down like 1 layer. So I'm thinking like here-ish. Let's map it out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. So this would be the size of the beacon, basically. So what I would do is I would put it down at least 1 block. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't want to force it and put the whole 9 by 9 beacon in there, but we could potentially do that if we wanted to. I might actually go ahead and do that because I kind of want the 9 by 9, but at the same time I don't. I do though. No, I won't. I'm going to keep it at what it is right now. So we're going to go ahead, put this block down here. We can change out some blocks afterwards, so that's fine. Mark off everything that we're going to need. So let's put this in here. And then break all this stuff. So we're gonna have 1 beacon over here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the next one, but we might move the beacons around. This can just be like a temporary beacon for now, I guess. Since the island is a little bit too small, I didn't really factor in that, but that doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm gonna go ahead, delete the rest of this stuff. Probably just going to lay down the entire floor because that'll be kind of boring to watch, and then we'll go ahead and build the actual beacon. So we've got the actual beacon platform kind of built. Now I'm going ahead and I'm just kind of decorating it a little bit, trying to get some sort of design on it to make it look a little bit better. So right now what I've got is I'm working in iron and some diamonds just to make it spice up a little bit, just to make it look a little bit better because I don't want it to be all emerald, and then I want to go ahead and afterwards, and I want to try to intertwine blocks into the ground just a little bit, just to continue to add as much detail as possible. I need to remember to go down here and pick up all these blocks because I don't really want to lose like an emerald block or two, because that's kind of worth a decent amount of money on here. So that's basically what we've got for a thing. I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this on all of the sides, and then we're going to start making it look a little bit more detailed. So we have our completed beacon platform. So what I ended up doing though is I ended up elongating it just a little bit so we could actually use both beacons, because you know, why not? We have 2 beacons, might as well place them both. So that should work. There you go. That one works too. So let's go to /shop, buy ourselves 2 things of iron, just so that way we can go ahead and actually make these do something. So I'm thinking we're just going to put, I want to try something. If I put haste on this guy, and then I put haste on this guy, does that make haste too? Let's go ahead and check. It doesn't. So that just makes haste again. So let's go back to /shop, try that out again. Maybe we'll just go for, wait, let's check again just to be quick. Okay, let's go for, what don't we want? Maybe speed? Go speed, try that out. Let's see how fast we go. We don't go that fast, but we do go a little bit quicker. So now we do have 2 beacons going. So we have 2 separate things. We have haste 1 and we have ourselves speed 1. So that's pretty good. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start intertwining some blocks into the ground, make things a little bit more natural, because you know me, I really like myself some natural blocks. Let's go ahead and throw that, maybe throw that there, maybe do something over here like this as well. Well, that's exactly the same, so let's not do that. We can start intertwining some other blocks as well. Like I want to intertwine, not gold, let's get gold out of the way. I want to intertwine some of this, maybe intertwine some of this stuff, just to make everything textured like I like to do in every single build, because that just makes everything look a little bit better. So let's go all the way down here, maybe even put like an emerald down here maybe. We can put like right there, we could have put some of this. And then we're going to go back and we're going to make everything all pretty and stuff like that. We're going to make everything all grass and stuff like that. Make everything to be exactly perfect. So I'm really going to continue just to play with this. That's really the only way that you can tackle a job like this, is just to continue placing blocks and different things. Now, this is a very interesting thing that I'm building, so it's going to be a little bit weird looking at first, but once I go ahead and add every detail, it's going to look perfect. So I'm going to continue to play with all these blocks until I find something I like. So this is basically what I ended up with. Now it looks really weird, but I think now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start adding in some grass and stuff like that all around the outside, just to give it that, I guess, overgrown look. And we're even probably going to try to add a custom tree on here. I know that's a pretty daunting task to do, but I think it will make this thing look pretty cool. Even though it's really all about the beacon, I think just adding terraforming and stuff like that all around it just really makes it look that much better. So we can only add so many different flowers because there's only so much space, but I mean, we might just leave that like that, but I really want to put a tree, like, let's say you're up here looking down on this guy. Wouldn't it be cool if a tree was coming off the side like that? I'm going to try it. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. We're going to do a little one together so that way you guys can see the process of me building the trees, because I know that that's something that a lot of people do enjoy. So we're going to make the tree come off like here. It's going to come out a little bit like that, but at the same time we're going to have to make all these roots come down a little bit like so. Let's grab this guy out of here like so. I'll go back and I'll fix up a lot of these blocks. I know they look a little weird right now, so I'll fix up all this stuff after the fact. Let's even make this go down like so, all the way down here. Where's my axe? Let's grab that guy. Let's break this out, make this go downward like so. Again, we're going to fix this again to make it go downward. Make this go downward too. And then we'll probably make this guy actually go out like this. And this guy can go up again like so. Something like that. We'll add other stuff onto that. So then we're going to make little limbs come off. It's not going to be too big of a tree, but it is going to be big enough. So something like that could be pretty good. So this is probably the size of the tree we're going to go for. And then we're going to throw some grass on top of it as well to make it look pretty cool like that. Maybe throw a ton of leaves on this thing because it's just got to be as overgrown as possible. This was actually a really weird placement of leaves. Break this. I forgot shears. I actually had shears, but I threw them out because I wanted more space in my inventory. So I'll throw that like that. We can even come back with like vines and stuff to actually destroy this block and add in a coarse dirt block. That would look pretty good right there, like so. Then on this side we can go back and we can add some leaves off the side like so. Again, to make it overgrown. And then we can start adding leaves on this guy like this. Now the way I add leaves on this is I kind of go for like the center of it, and I make like a little circle and I go around it over and over and over again until I find myself like a more circular shape that I really kind of enjoy. And then that's when I start to like bring everything upwards, because that's when it starts to form into a tree. Now I literally bring it up, so it's almost like turning it into sort of like a prism in a way, but at the same time I'm trying to keep some shape to it like that. I'll add some blocks like so, and I'll go back and I'll even take out blocks, because that's when you really start to get some details. It's when you start to really manipulate everything and make it look as good as possible. So this is really, so it sort of starts out like this, and then I go ahead and I add in some blocks like that. Maybe I think that there needs to be a block like there or something like that. I'll keep adding in blocks until I find my perfect shape. It's really all about playing with it. I say that in almost every single video. It's about playing with the blocks, because it really is. You're never really going to find something until you start to, I guess, manipulate things, start to try out new, I guess, things. Basically in life, just in general, if you don't try something, you won't really know if you enjoy it. So that's where I kind of bring that into building, is if you don't play with these blocks in the right way and continue to play with it, you won't find the blocks that work really well in different situations. So that's really what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and actually actually grab some shears and we'll finish the sky up. So I'm up here grabbing shears, and I know this thing isn't done, but that thing looks pretty good right now. That was a pretty good idea to add that on here. So what I want to do is I want to start to add some more round shape to it. So it really looks kind of weird right now. So if we start adding some sort of shape to it, adding blocks there, like if I were to add a block off the side like that, then take out that guy, stuff like that really is what starts to give it that shape that you want. So got a block like that. Like you gotta really come back at it sometimes and just go look from a different angle to see if what you're building actually looks pretty good. So that's why I do a lot of things where I step back and look at it, because I want to know, does that block work right there? Does that block not work right there? Stuff like that is really where you're gonna go ahead and find out what works the best. Whoa, there we go, flying back up. Break out that block. So I'm pretty much almost done with this tree. I think it looks pretty good as of right now. I might add a couple more things off the side like that, maybe add a block here and there, but it's really starting to get to the point where I really do enjoy it. It's kind of got the round shape to it, is where I was going for. Stuff like that is really where it goes to. I think breaking out that block would be pretty good, maybe taking that block out but adding a block like that, stuff like that. So let's go ahead. Pretty sure this is almost done. Let's take a look from a distance at how that looks. Not half bad. I think it's a little short right here, so I might go ahead and take this guy out because I think that will make it look just a little bit longer maybe. It might have to do the opposite, like I'll put this block back and take out this block because you can see that other block. So let's see. That doesn't look half bad. Now this block right here looks kind of weird. Turn this guy upwards, and let's even take out this block right here. This kind of looks weird. This, let's see, how does that look from a distance? It looks better, but I want to add this block under here, and then I want to add a block right here, so that way it looks like it has some more support to it maybe. That does look better in my opinion, so I think that's really kind of close to where we're going to leave it. I'll add some blocks down here to make it look more supportive, but I think that's basically it. Maybe I'll add one block off the side like that just to cover up a little bit of stuff. Let's see what it looks like from up here. Yes, that is definitely where I want to go with that. So I'm going to break this block again too because that looks kind of weird. I'll take this guy out and we'll put this guy here and we'll do that. That's basically it. So that's basically how I build my custom trees. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead and add ourselves just a little hanging light source. Even though the beacons do give off a light source, these always look pretty cool when you add these. So if you just do something like that, and you go down a couple blocks, and then you just add your hanging light, then you grab yourselves your trap doors and put that on all the sides. It really does give a really cool effect. So that's why I do that on almost every single build of tree up there. So let's look from a distance again. Definitely looks good. Now let's go ahead and change our time to night and see what it looks like at nighttime. Oh, looks so killer. It's a little bare right here, so I might add in some stuff over here. Let's grab some white flowers as well. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm really just trying to show you guys the process of me building all this stuff. Now, last but not least, I want to go back and I want to add a bunch of hanging leaves off the side and stuff like that, because that's, again, where the details come in. So I think this is almost done for the most part. I think we can start to move on to something different probably. Let's start adding some leaves maybe up the top of this guy like so. That might be too many right there. Like that might be too many. Add one there like that. Maybe add some like so. Add some off the side like here-ish maybe. And we're basically done. I think this is really, yep, that's where it looks good. So that's basically it. So that's how I build all of my custom islands and stuff. You guys basically saw from a start to a finish of me walking through it. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I can even come all the way back up here and look at this and say, wow, that definitely looks pretty good. So I think what we're going to do next, guys, is we are probably going to go ahead and try to complete that wither challenge, figure out how we want to do that. I'm not exactly sure the best way to do that. Probably going to do it on my island in general just because I want to have /fly. I might just go all the way down to the bottom and fight him on like a cobblestone platform or something. So I don't exactly know. We'll work that out. That's what we're going to do next. So before we fight this guy, I want to try to do something that's probably a pretty good idea. I don't know if withers will attack like pigs and stuff like that. I know that they do attack like villagers and stuff like that. I don't have any villager spawners on my island, so that's not something we should have to worry about. But I'm not sure if they will attack pigs, so I'm going to go ahead and kill all these pigs off and take away the spawners just for the time being, so that way the wither won't fly up and like attack them. So I do have a bunch of pigs up here. Let's throw those spawners in there. Crap. What sword is this? The fire. I have to go back to IS and grab my other sword because there's a sword that I have that kills them a lot faster because it kills like all of them at once. I don't know. It's just better that way. So I'm going to go ahead and kill off all these pigs first. It was just as a little precaution so that way we don't have to worry too much about the wither flying all the way up to the top and killing us. So I don't want him to destroy my island because I have worked quite hard on it. So this is the wrong sword again. So I'm going to go grab the right sword and kill all these guys off. So I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be successful, but let's hope for the best. So down here we have ourselves a 2 thick cobblestone platform. Now it's not too big, and then all of our stuff that's up there is up there. So we're going to make the wither guy right here. Now I do know that he explodes when he first starts off, so that's why he's higher. So wish me luck. Oh my god, if you guys can hear my dog in the background, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I hope he doesn't destroy me. Is this looting? Oh my god, here we go. He's going to blow up. Let's go all the way down here and see what happens. Oh, he's going to make such a big explosion. Oh, please don't. And I'm really not sure how many times we're going to do this. I'm going to fight this guy one time on camera. If we don't get a wither star or nether star, I'm not going to like do it again on camera, but I'm continue to do it until I get another star. So let's see if this will be successful. Boom, he blew up. Wait. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't go up so high, dude. Come down, come down. Yeah, come down. Don't go upwards, dude. We gotta get him in sword mode so that way he'll fly downwards instead of upwards. He's attacking me, that's fine. Oh, we gotta get him faster, 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 faster. He's gonna get up way too high, too fast. Okay, he's almost in sword mode. He should be in sword mode now. Continue to hit him. He's almost dead. I don't think he's attacking anything except for me, which is good. Get him, get him, get him. Oh my god, we almost got him. And... oh, why did I fall? Oh my god. There we go, he should be dead. He didn't drop anything, I don't think. Wait. No, he didn't drop anything. All we got is this one cobblestone. Did he destroy anything up here is the real question. So there's the XP that's falling. So stuff is falling that way. I think we're good. I think he didn't destroy anything at all. Yep, we're good. So I'm going to continue to fight these guys off camera until I can hopefully get this. I'm probably going to have to get more wither skulls, but I am determined to get ourselves a nether star in this episode, or wither star, because I want to complete that challenge. So I'm going to continue to do this until we get to that point. As you guys saw from that clip, I know there was no sound to it. That is because I was listening to music and it was copyrighted. I didn't want to have to worry about that stuff, so that's why that you guys didn't hear any sound. So you guys did see, though, that I got ourselves a nether star. Now, that only took me 4 withers. Like, that is insane. 4 withers? The percent rate is like a 5% drop rate. Like, somebody was telling me in chat right here, AJ was telling me that it took him, he's gotten 50 withers down. Like, he's killed 50 so far, and he hasn't gotten 1 nether star. So, I just feel very lucky. So, we're going to go to /C. We're going to go to this guy, and we're going to complete him and see what happens. Obtain... oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. GG, dude. I don't think there's very many people on this server that has completed that challenge because it's so difficult to get yourselves a wither. And we got ourselves another freaking beacon. Awesome, guys. So that is something that is just, I'm so happy that they made that change. So what do we have left in here? Oh, we've completed everything so far except for this guy. We need to complete, let's look at all these challenges real quick. Completed all those guys, completed all those guys, completed all of those but this guy. We need to work on this guy, and what else? And we've done all these, so we just need to do that guy. What have we completed in here? We've completed all these, so expert challenges, completed all of these, and then elite. So we only have 2 challenges left. We need to get to 10,000, which is, we're almost there. We're like a 1/4 of the way there, so I could probably grind that out and get that within the next couple of episodes. But the last one we need to get is the CD challenge. Now, we really need to figure out a really good way to do that. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't actually figured out any way of doing that. So what we're going to do, guys, is I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little time lapse up there, and then we're going to end this episode off.
All right.
Where'd you go?
This is gonna be it.
Everyone
This is
shut
gonna
up.
be the zinger. This is gonna be the roast to end all roasts.
Alright.
You ready for this?
No.
Oh, I'm ready.
Chaotic mind, when your parents are not home, you jump on their bed, you bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep going. I know you have more. Keep going.
I know that clip that you guys just saw was really random, but I happened to be in a call while I was building a lot of the stuff that you guys just saw in that time lapse, and Fit happened to be in there. Everyone in there was having a great time, and we were just having a little fun. So that was Fit roasting one of our helpers on this server. I believe he's a helper on the Ancient server. His name is Chaotic Mind, and that was Fit just playing around because Fit does play on the Ancient server. So that is really what that clip was all about. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. We got a lot of stuff done. I'm really proud of this island. I think it turned out really well. It's a nice little addition. I want to do in the future is add a bunch of these little islands with little things on them, maybe like grinders or maybe just little cool like scenic things all around the outside, so that way people with /fly can come to them, or people that are on the main island over there can come up here and like look around. So we're gonna try to put them at varying levels all around the outside, but that's basically my plan for the future. I'll probably change my mind, probably tweaking things, but that's generally what I want to do in the future. Go ahead and smash that like button and leave a comment down below if you guys did enjoy this video. So I will have a video out. The next video will be a little bit of me explaining where I've been, why I haven't uploaded for about 2 weeks. So hope you guys can, I guess, forgive me for that. You guys know that I'll never quit without telling you guys. So just even if it's like that long of a time, just know I will come back and I'll explain everything. So as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.